Listen. Do you mind if I put my 2 cents in?
No, honey, I don't mind.
Call the police immediately.
I don't get it.
No idea what you're talking about. Yes? Hello? Hi, stranger.
I want ham and eggs and flapjacks with lots of butter and syrup and coffee. I'll take the coffee now.
Why have you come here tonight? Rain.
Where's my dough?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Vibes and Stuff Live in the Morning. It's your host, Chuck Allen, with your host, Uncle Freezy, coming to you live on a Wednesday, hump day, June 15th. Vibrant ones. How are you doing this morning? How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Great morning, man. Nice and cool out. Got some good steps in. Came in, took a quick shower, threw some stuff together for dinner later on, and jumped on ready to rock and roll with the vibrant ones, man. Salute to Wayne Peterson, Danny Landis, and Mr. Vince in the building already this morning. Salute. So yeah, it's feeling pretty good in the city today, man. Went out this morning, walked my elderly pooch. I don't have a young pitty like Benny. I have an old mama. She'll be no, she just turned 12. She just turned 12 in May. And we walked around and she act like she a pup. A guy was like, "Hey man, that puppy got a lot of energy." And then he got up closer. He said, "Oh no, that's an OG." It's like, "Yup." You could tell by the grin on her face. She old, buddy. But I love it, man. Just living this healthier lifestyle, man. So it's hump day, man. What everybody got planned for hump day? Not only is it hump day, it's Woman Crush Wednesdays. So, gentlemen, we're gonna be talking about some of them crushes as the show go on.
Right.
There goes the host, co-host, Uncle Freezy. So, Uncle Freezy, you ready to go? You ready to go through this? You ready to hit this rundown real quick?
Yeah, man. I was looking for it, and for some reason, it just wanted to disappear. But listen, before we get started, everybody, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Show your love for Vibes and Stuff Live in the mornings. Show your love for the Vibes and Stuff YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Chuck Allen and myself are trying to grow this live morning show, trying to give the people what they want. As I do the show with a bunch of teddy bears looking over my shoulder like they have beef. The duck is looking at me like he got beef with me. What's going on?
The duck is like, "Yo, you better have my money."
Yeah, the duck is like, "What set you claiming, fool?" Yeah. Yeah, man. The duck got his head cocked to the side. It was good. Yeah, man. But y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Smash that like button. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
sir.
as I prepare to find, okay. As I to find, all right.
Salute Harwell, GSJ in the building this morning. Yeah, man.
Okay. I just got to do some touch ups for the hood horoscopes, and I'll be
Nope.
ready.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Salute, Subliminal 209 in the building. Yo, he might be a Nets fan. I don't know. He kind of looked like what Howard the Duck would look like as a baby, as a chick. Just upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how was your night last night, Unc?
Crazy.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, man. It was a little nuts, but you know how it is, bro. It's one of them things, and it's just one of them. Like Monica said, just one of them days. I think Monica said that, right? That was Monica, right?
That was definitely Monica.
Okay. All right. Definitely an underrated singer, right? Monica is a very underrated singer. I have I got a feeling that we may not agree on that. So let's get the hood horoscopes then, shall we? Hood horoscopes. Chuck, I didn't get a chance to add it. I just saw it like a few minutes ago. But here goes. So, hood horoscopes, how we start. We usually start with let me see, where is it? Okay. We usually start with Taurus. All right, Taurus. Taurus, be a beacon for others. Pisces, share, Pisces. Libra, remember your boundaries. Gemini, Gemini's general advice is not meant for you. Aries, your love life is in for a turn. Your love life is in for a turn. Leos, Leo, be careful financially. Be careful financially. Cancer, Cancers, prepare for bigger and better things. Sagittarius, solve your family drama. Okay? Solve your family drama. Aquarius, pay your debts. Whatever that means. Pay your debts. Capricorns, trust your first mind. Wow. Trust your first mind. Trust your initial instincts, Capricorns. Trust your initial instincts. Virgos, just get started. And Scorpios, don't trust the new romance. And those are your hood horoscopes for June 15th. Let's get it. All right. And so we are moved from the hood horoscopes into one of our favorite segments, health and lifestyle. What's good, Chuck?
What's good, on?
Health and lifestyle.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, so health and lifestyle, right? Health and lifestyle. I'm talking to a lady, right? In the morning time. It's like 2:20, 2:30 in the morning. Something like that. And I got to pass gas. And so I'm walking away from the crowd. I'm like, I ain't want to poot in the crowd. You know me. You know me. I'm not a what you call what's the word I'm looking for? I am not
slack.
Huh?
Not slack.
No, that's a kind word. That's a kind word. I'm more like, I was thinking more like I'm not a armed gunman. That's what I'm looking for. Because when if I'm holding a point, you can best believe. Yeah, right. So listen. So I'm trying to hold it. I walk in front of this lady, and I just rip it. Somebody like, damn, somebody started a lawnmower outside. No, that was me. That was me. I'm sorry. I didn't want to pepper spray the whole crowd. So anyway, she's like, ew, yeah. That's it. And I'm like, yo, I'm vegan, man. I eat vegetables all the time. So I'm going to have these moments, right? I'm going to have these moments. She's like, you vegan? I knew you was losing weight, but I didn't know that's what it was because of. I was like, yeah, I'm coming down about a pound a week, about 4 pounds a month. So I'm not killing the game, but after 4 months or so, you can tell.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So she was like, and this is the part that I want to mention in health and lifestyle, right? How come every time you tell somebody that you're doing something good for you, they say, I would do that, but, and you're like, why are you giving me unsolicited personal? Chuck, like, yo, I would be vegan, but I just like meat too much. And my response is like, that is for damn certain. I can tell you like meat too much. You look like it. That's my first thought. My initial thought is like, that 2X shirt is screaming for help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ever seen, like you ever saw somebody like they legit is trying to tell you like, no, man, I wear a size 8 like a girl. A girl's like, no, I wear a size 8. I'm like, 8 in what? Football pants? Bitch, you crazy. Ain't no way you swear. You might wear a damn 28. You know what I'm saying? You like you Chuck, anybody ever hit you with that? Look, I'll give you an example. So Chuck Allen is doing good, man. He real disciplined, doing his thing, getting in the kitchen, he cooking, he walking, he doing all these things. That's Chuck business. I probably shouldn't be sharing it, but then for somebody to come to Chuck and be like, Chuck, I see you getting all small in the face, man. What's happening? You in a relationship crisis? You know how old people think.
Yeah.
Old people think if you losing weight, it's because of stress. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose weight on your own, but you'll lose weight because of stress, which is weird. Old people, get your lives together. But anyway, You ever notice that, Chuck? You lose some weight. People are like, what's on your mind, baby? You need to eat something. That girl left you or something. No, I've been in the gym. Oh, the gym ain't nothing. The gym ain't nothing. You'll be fat again in a little while. And you're like, okay. All right. But you know what though? So what I'm getting at is this. What I'm getting at is this. Like, say Chuck doing his thing, and this is real. Chuck doing his thing, getting himself together, right?
Right.
And then somebody come to you be like, Chuck, I would do the same thing that you doing, but I like Oreo cookies too much. Or I like my sausage egg. I got to have me 2 sausage egg and cheese biscuits in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And your initial thought is, yeah, and you look like it. You look like a 2 sausage egg and cheese in the morning type of person. Meanwhile, that 2X shirt is dialing 911 because it need help, right?
Yeah, those are the people that I stay away from. As soon as if that's your response, I say nothing else. I walk away. Only because you're a hater and you don't want to acknowledge that that's what you are. And the reason I say that, I know people use that word very loosely these days, but what it is I am going to let you know what you're doing is nothing special, because if I really wanted to do it, these are the things that I would have to let go. So, hey, so you being vegan, shoot. If I ain't like these steaks that much, shoot, I'll show you something.
Yeah.
How about, hey man, congratulations, man. That's what's up, man. Keep working at it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you came up to them and was like, hey man, I'm losing weight. Look at me. They question you, hey man, what's going on? You looking kind of slim in the face. Yeah, man, I'm doing this, that, and the third. Oh man, I can't walk that, man. If I had to walk that far, you would lose weight too, sir. If you walk that far. If you ate a little less. Listen, man, food has been my friend for a long time. Food is comforting to a lot of us, especially some of us big dudes, you know.
Yeah.
And food is just good. It's amazing, man. I saw something the other day as a diabetic. I really had to contemplate, man. Like, is he gonna really feel that awkward when I put my shoe on? And I'm missing 2 toes on my right foot. I saw a banana strawberry pudding cupcake.
Out of here. Man, you serious?
The inner chubby guy was like, oh man. And the lady was like, oh, we have blue velvet cake cupcakes too.
What?
Blue
velvet? Not red velvet.
Not red velvet, blue velvet. And I'm like, I got to know what that is all about. And I said, you know what? Nah. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to cut it in half and only eat a piece of it. This is what guys my size dream of. Coming up with these concoctions and selling them. Yes, I will pay $6 for this
top
cupcake.
dollar, whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
I would pay $6 for this one cupcake for sure. And I was like, man, let me get out of here. Let me get out of this. Let me get out of Brooklyn Sweets. Shout out to Brooklyn Sweets. If you're in Brooklyn, particularly the Fort Greene area, Myrtle Avenue, Brooklyn Sweets, man, they have some, and they catch you out of nowhere, man.
Yes.
I'm walking, I'm coming down, I'm walking down, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it. I got my soccer mom arms going, working up a little sweat, and Smell like cupcakes. Who making
Yeah.
cupcakes over here? But yeah, man. I dislike when people do that, man. I really, really do. They don't try to knock me. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, or a weird justification for them to be that thing that you used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, say for instance, if you don't drink alcohol anymore,
Mhm.
right? And they be like, man, I would stop drinking, but I love screwdrivers too much. I love me some Long Island iced tea.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? And you look like it.
Yes.
You look just like you know what I'm saying? You look like it. Or the person that you quit something like you get in the gym, you stop being the inner fat boy and start becoming responsible for your life.
Right.
And they be like, well, if I did it, I'd probably lose more weight than you. But I just love ham and cheese too much. And you look like it. You look like that love ham and cheese. You know what I'm saying? They like just the justification for a lot of stuff. And in a weird way, and to your point, Chuck, it does seem like a backhanded compliment, but it seems like to me also a jab to get you to stop. Right?
Yep.
That's what it seemed like to me. It's like the jab to get you to stop. But why? What's wrong with being healthy?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yo, hey Chuck, let me say something real quick in this health and lifestyle section.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to DePray Kelly. He won the Newark West Ward Council seat. And so we're super excited about that. And for those asking, like, who the hell is DePray Kelly? He is Do It All from Lords in the Underground.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Do It All. That's Do It All from Lords in the Underground, right?
Yes, sir.
And so I just hit up Coach Fa on Twitter because Coach Fa on Twitter said, "Hey man, hey, shout out to DePray Kelly for winning the Newark West Ward council seat." And I was like, and my initial thought was, why is this important? Who the hell is DePray Kelly? Who the hell is DePray Do It All Kelly? Right? And he was like, and on Twitter, you should see the response. Really? You don't know who that is? You know what? I'm gonna pull it up. Coach Fa, hey man, yo, it's crazy. So I hit it on my Lawrence Tears account, y'all. So when you see Lawrence Tears, it's still me. It's just the Lawrence Tears account, right? So this is it right here, right? Coach Fa says, DePray Kelly wins the Newark West Ward Council seat, and of course you see the congratulations from Coach Fa, right? And then some idiot says, "Fa, who is this guy?" And then Fa is like, "Really, Lords of the Underground?" And this is your man, always looking to take advantage of an opportunity. LOL, OMG. Do you think I can get him on as a guest for vibes and stuff? always looking forward to taking advantage of an opportunity, right? Yeah, man. Yeah. So Chuck, I brought that up for two reasons. For one, I think it'd be dope to have Do It All be on the show. I don't know him personally. Right. But Jersey dudes stick together. He from Newark, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from the greatest place that God ever created.
Queens?
Jersey City, New Jersey.
Oh.
Jersey City, New Jersey. Greenville, the hill is in the building. And so, so the second part, the second part of that is I would love to get him on this show so that we can talk about the journey from being that guy in the rap group, being interested in himself more so than his community, to the guy that he is today, you know, very interested in serving his community. Like, how did you get from MTV to county council? That's the question. How'd you get from Rap City to county council? That would be the question that I would ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so shout out to him. Do it all if you're watching. Congratulations. Yeah, man. So congratulations, man. And hopefully maybe we'll reach out to him, and maybe sometime in the future we'll be able to get him on, and we can ask him 5 or 6 questions or whatever, something, something dope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would be dope. I'm in for it.
Yeah, man. So I'll work on that, man. I got some other stuff that I'm trying to work on too. But yeah, man.
Man, it's great to see the transition of a lot of hip hop forefathers and pioneers, and former greats, man, transitioning into politics, because one thing that we do need is a voice in these places. As much as people want to say, yo, man, vote don't matter, but it does matter when you put in the right people in key positions, man. You always need people that can speak for you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, the public isn't allowed in the room. But when you have somebody that is cut from your cloth or made of your ilk, understands where you coming from, they could be a voice for the people. So salute to him. And I can't wait till the day that we get that news that he's coming on and we'll be able to chop it up with him. I'm speaking that into existence, because that's definitely a guest I feel like we should be talking to and exposing our audience to. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. This why you say that. I'm emailing special ed as you say that right now, man. Just grinding, trying to work on getting people on the show and stuff. So y'all pardon me. Like, yo, I'm multitasking, man. Usually when I'm multitasking, my multitask consists of talking to Chuck and eating snacks at the same time, cucumber slices or something. But this time I'm actually working on getting some guests for the show. And if y'all have some celebrity contacts, you know what I'm saying, let them know about Vibes and stuff, or let us know about them, and maybe we can hook the two of us together and bring them on the show and share their experience with a bigger audience.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So Chuck, I don't have a recipe, right? Do you have a pick it or kick it?
Yeah. I sent it to you yesterday afternoon. Because you sent it to you so you could do the graphics and stuff like that. So I sent the stuff. Yeah. Okay. So my pick it or kick it today, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me do the thing first. All right. So let me do this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking today about one of the greatest love songs of all time. Well, we're going to be talking about two of them. And you know the rules of the game. One of them has to go. Coming in at number one, we have Lenny Williams, "'Cause I Love You." Anybody familiar with that record? Boom, 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 boom. Coming in at number two, we have Prince, "Adore." One of these records got to go, ladies and gentlemen. You can't keep them both. You can't save one for a rainy day. If you had to pick a song to represent how you feel towards your significant other, a song that encapsulates all of the emotions. I mean, so where we at Vibrant Ones? Is it Lenny Williams, "'Cause I Love You," or Prince's "Adore"? Which one are you choosing? Salute Soul Finger number 12, Bodega Wi-Fi in the building. I wish we could have played, both of these records back to back, just to give the people a little sample of those records. For those who are unfamiliar, if anyone has seen Kings of Comedy, Steve Harvey mentions this song, and then that song takes on another life of his own. Yeah. I know. Overnight Celebrity. Yeah. One of them got to go though. It's not enough room on the boat to be carrying, two love songs, man. Now, both of these songs, I've heard from different people as being one of the greatest love songs ever. If anyone's seen the movie Brown Sugar, Taye Diggs' character mentions or references this song as one of the songs he puts on his deluxe mix, Get the Draws tape. The extended version of Prince's "Adore."
Yeah.
So how you feel? One of them got to go, man. Which one are you getting rid of?
Dang, Chuck, why you putting me on the spot, man?
That's why I sent it to you.
Everybody on the spot.
Yeah, man. This one's a good one, man. These are both great songs in their own right.
Right.
Since nobody wants to jump out there on the ledge, no one in the chat. Uncle Freezy,
let's break it down though. Let's break it down. Let's not just say this or that, or you know what I'm saying, red pill, blue pill.
Right.
Let's break down why one is better than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Or why one is more important to you than the other. And when I say you, I'm saying you in general, not just Chuck. I'm not picking out anybody in the crowd, but why one song is more important to you than the other. Excuse me, than the other, right? what I would say is Adore came out around the time when I was holding hands, you know what I'm saying, with the ladies, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you at the age where you ain't got no curfew no more, or you don't have like I was at the like Lenny, because I love you. That was, man, I might have been like 9 years old when that song came out. Right. It might have been 8, might have been not 8, 9 years old when because what do you know? Do you remember what year it came out?
Because I love you. Honestly, sir, I don't remember. But I'm gonna Google it right now. No, that's not it. All right. Oh shit. There we go. 75.
Man, I was a baby. I was like in 2nd grade when that song came out. You know what I'm saying? I was like in 75. I might have been like the beginning of my 3rd grade year or something. Yeah. Now the song is dope, right? The song is dope, right? I ain't gonna hold you. The song is dope. Cause he say some stuff in the song that make you think like, damn, I'm in love like he watched TV till TV went off. Damn.
Yeah, man.
And Lenny Williams was in the group Tower of Power.
Yes.
Right? Which is a very, very, very underrated group. Right? Very underrated. Right?
Absolutely.
But Adore is right in my wheelhouse. It's right in my wheel. Do you remember what year Adore came out?
Adore came out
87, maybe.
I want to say that's the exact date. Yeah, definitely 87.
87, bro.
87. Because I was a little boy at the time, but I remember people trying to get their Mac on to that.
You know
what I mean? Like really, like being a little kid hiding under the chair while they in the sitting room with the good furniture.
Yeah.
Yo, man, Chuck was a naughty little boy. You know, rubbing on the back of her calf, and she thinking of him. And I'm under that shit. Boy, if you don't get Grandma, come get him.
Get your mannish ass out here. That mean, get your mannish ass out here, boy. Yeah, man.
So I'm with you. Prince's Adore has a certain, because it's like one of those. I was outside type records. Like, yo, I have a memory tied to that record. When I first heard it, it didn't mean that much to me because I was a kid, right? But I saw what it was doing to the adults. So fast forward, 15, 16 years old. I remember trying to be, I'm not gonna say I have an old soul because that's not true. I was just exposed to a lot of good music and stuff. So I remember putting that on a mixtape. Literally Maxell tape. Like 2 or 3 of them came in the pack for like $4. Of course, you could have got the all black tapes. That like 10 of them came in the pack for like $1. Those are terrible.
And they stay popping. They stay stretching.
And they were never super clear. They all sound muffled. That's why you had to get the maxi tape.
Hey, Chuck, if I can briefly just say this. I remember getting that 10-pack and this group So there were 2 songs on the radio, right? I forget the name of the group, but they had a song called Fishnet. Fishnet, black
Oh yeah.
pantyhose. And so it was that song. I had that song in there, and a song by Frederick called Gentle. Please be gentle.
Oh wow.
I'm gentle when I'm loving you. This is old school, right? And I remember I was so proud of that tape, Chuck. And I took it outside. It was July, right? It was, July, summertime. And I put that thing in the deck, and that thing sped up like the chipmunks on crack, and then slowed all the way down and popped. Yeah. And I was trying to impress a chick. Yeah. I was like, how old was I? Like 16, 17, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like Fishnet.
Oh, you want to hit eject immediately as soon as you hit it. Yes. Oh, no. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Oh.
Yeah. Gone. And do you know how long it take because you can, I used to call. So I'm dry snitching on myself. So I used to call Kiss FM, right? Because they used to have this dude. They used to have this buff DJ, a dude named Eric B. Every now and like once a month, he used to drive through your neighborhood on this van, right? And he'd be like, "Yo, play the song." And he's like, "Yo, shorty, you know who you talking to? I got music out. I ain't gonna play that. Listen to my, okay, play the joint." And so, yeah, he like, whatever. And then it take like a week and a half. And then you wait a whole 10 days. And then the DJ on the radio be like, "Yo, shout out to Uncle Freezy and up on the hill in Jersey City." You know what I'm saying? And they wanted me to play they wanted me to play Gentle by Frederick. And then they play Gentle. And it'd be middle of the daytime. It'd be like middle of a Wednesday afternoon. You'd be like, "Yo, the mood ain't even right now. You should be playing hip hop and you playing a slow jam. What's good?" But the thing is, you didn't want them to play it because you wanted to hear it. Right. You want them to play it
so you can record it.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So that was our life. Like anybody in here from the New York tri-state area, y'all remember that? Y'all remember like keeping your double cassette player on a record and pause at the same time? Yep. So that soon as the song come on, all you gotta do is unhit the pause button and it'll start recording. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey man, I used to love doing that. Hey man, call the radio station, tell them to play such and such, so I can record it. And now you got it.
Yep.
Now you got it, and you can play it anytime you want. Oh man, I remember when I used to run out of tapes. Oh man, so very quick story. So, there was this in the town that my grandma lives in. They had a radio station, right? And actually, the radio station is still there.
Is that up north or down south?
It's down south.
Okay.
It's down south, and man, what was it? 93.9.
93.9. I know 93.9. Chuck, so, I know 93.9.
Yeah, I believe that was 93.9. I believe that's what it was. But anyway, the building is still the original building is still there, but someone converted it into a house. You can still see the antennas and satellites and stuff in the yard. But anyway, we used to call there all the time to get them to play stuff. Oh man. What was it? Yeah, Quickie 93.9. There you go. And so what record was it? Was some Keith Sweat record, right? That it was playing. And I was like, oh man, I want to record this, but I don't have any more blank tapes. So I was like, oh man, don't nobody listen to Pastor Shirley Caesar.
Yep.
Went and got some tissue, stuffed in the holes, put it in there, press
Yeah.
record. Oh man. I probably could have gotten away with it. I probably could have said that somebody came in and took it because my grandma and her sister, they would swap tapes all the time.
Right.
Because they had this thing on Sundays where everybody would get together at one of the sisters' houses and we would eat and all that. And that kind of stuff would happen. Oh well, you got the Canton Spirituals, or you let me hold that and I'll let you hold the Clark sisters. Okay. So I recorded over it and I left it in the tape deck.
No, you didn't. Oh boy.
And my grandma hit play on her. Man, listen here. Listen here. Chuck almost camped out in the woods that night because she was not playing. She was not playing. And guess what? I thought it was over. She ain't upset no more. She going, all right, y'all come in, get something to eat. Y'all wash up. I went and got in that bed. Them lights came on.
Yep.
Shut up.
Hey, and you thought the room was the only thing getting lit up. You thought the room was the only thing getting lit up? No, sir.
You thought I was going to chase you? You put all that old suckler music on my. She said suckler.
Yeah.
Suckler music. But anyway, yeah, man, Adore and Lenny Williams is Cause I Love You are songs that were on mixtapes of mine. Like you mentioned earlier, just the opening lines of that song. Girl, you know I love you no matter what you do. I hope you understand me. Yo, let me stop singing. So yeah, every word is true. Cause I love you.
Right.
Baby, right. I'm thinking of you, trying to be more of a man for you. And I don't have much riches, but we gonna see it through. Cause I love you. Like his oh man, listen here. Even R. Kelly took that.
Yeah.
Even R. Kelly took that. Now the vocal arrangements of this song is amazing. His high falsetto is top notch.
Right.
I don't have anything bad to say about the song, man.
Right.
Like the fact that as you get to the end of the song, you find out that he was miserable over another woman, right?
Right.
Like it was another woman that had him, watching TV till TV went off, and talk to his friends. His friends don't want to talk to him no more.
Right.
Like it was another woman that had him down bad, but then she came along and she changed everything. Man, dope song. Now,
right.
What makes Prince's Adore that record for me? Yo, this dude is scatting in the record.
Yes.
And it is fire.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Lenny's song is definitely one of the hardest songs to sing. Right. I've seen plenty of people try and fail miserably.
That song and the Jennifer Holiday song, and I'm telling you, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Oh
boy. When people used to go on the Apollo and they picked those songs, I was like, oh man, they either going to be really good or they're going to be really bad.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Oh man. Beautiful song. Everybody can't sing that either.
No.
Everybody can't sing that either.
No. Can we talk by Tevin Campbell? I saw Tank try to sing it, and you could see the muscles in Tank neck flexing trying to sing this song.
Here's why that song is difficult to sing. And everyone who I've seen, some people, I've seen the little Can We Talk challenge, and everybody who believes they had a voice jumped out there and did it. It even got to a point where it was like, I'm like, if everybody doing this bad, I might as well go ahead and put mine up there too. Right. But Tevin Campbell was a preteen,
right,
when he sang that song. First of all, he had no business singing that song, but his voice allowed him to hit those registries that he can't hit today.
Right.
Because his voice has dramatically changed over time. Same thing with Mike.
Right.
So yes, that makes that song very difficult to sing, and Tank doesn't have the range to sing a record like that. But again, man, when people pick songs like that, you be like, all right, mother, all right.
Yeah.
Like, all right. We're gonna have Mr. Gerald Jenkins. He's gonna be singing If This World Was Mine. Wait, by who?
Yeah.
By Luther? All right, Mr. Jenkins. Oh, okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. And then you go, oh my God, he kind of sounds like Luther. All right.
Yeah.
Or now you know good and well you have the vocals to tackle a record like this. Or any of, I've just found out that a lot of my favorite singers and the songs that I love by them are covers. We'll have to go into that another day.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo.
Like Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go.
Yeah.
To my lover's heart for me. That's the Spinners, right?
Yeah.
But it's Sam Cooke first.
So let me ask this. So everybody was just going around singing Sam Cooke songs and making them their own? No,
they were. So singing is a very liberal. It's you know what I'm saying? It's so there are people that can sing, right? And then there are people that are on the Mount Rushmore of singing, and Sam Cooke is there. Sam Cooke is probably the first. Sam Cooke, they created the Mount Rushmore of singing because of Sam Cooke in terms of what we like to listen to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Your Sam Cookes. Man, there are a lot of great singers, man. Right? But people sing Sam Cooke songs because of what Sam Cooke did to the song, thinking they can replicate it, but they generally jazz them up. See, Cupid, when Sam Cooke did it, was a crooner song. He crooned it. Right? The Spinners did Cupid in the disco era. Like the post-disco era. I think it was like 1980. Is the Spinners had that song out. Shannon was out. Let the Music Play. A bunch of songs, like a bunch of the Whispers had a song called Rock Steady. You begin to rock steady. Yeah. So all the yeah. So it was like in that era of sing-alongs. That's what they're called. Okay. They're called sing-alongs. You know, because I don't think we had sing-alongs until the 80s. The 80s is known for that. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Love Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you notice in the 80s, the 80s is known for the emergence of this new talking over a sample beat thing. Mm-hmm. And sing-alongs, right?
Okay. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yep. So yeah. So yeah. as he emails Howard Hewitt. So I'm trying to describe. I'm trying, Chuck, I'm trying to describe this thing and email Howard Hewitt at the same time. Howard Hewitt. So Chuck, what I'm doing is, and for those of y'all in the chat, what I'm doing is I'm emailing personalities that I have the information to, and I'm sending them a link to this show as a point of reference.
Right.
So y'all comments and stuff will probably be seen by some celebrity at some point. You know what I'm saying? So get your thing in there, man. Comment, put your comments in there, man. So Pete Rock, Howard Hewitt. Who else did we email? Who else did I email so far this morning? Freddie Jackson. I'm working on Fred. So I got so make sure y'all put y'all comments in there so these celebrities see y'all comment. Soul Finger.
Sound like putting together a jazz festival lineup there. Howard Hewitt.
Yeah, man. We just trying to get people
Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We try because and for when they watch the show, basically what we do every morning, Chuck, is we do a morning show to lift people's spirits, give people energy to get out the door and grab the tiger by the tail. But what we also do in an unintentional way, intentionally, but not intentionally, unintentionally, we do it because we're just familiar to it feels right for us. What we do is talk about old school a lot. Right? We talk about old school a lot. Right? Like we don't really talk about new school stuff as often. Like stuff that's going on in the new school. Like I don't know the relationship between such and such rapper and such rapper. I don't know. I do need to get better at that. But right now I'm just a novice. Right. But what I do know is that Howard Hewitt can sing. I bought Howard Hewitt records. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching BET and seeing Howard Hewitt videos on TV. So if he was to ever come on the show, Howard Hewitt, if you ever come on the joint, I lived that life like when you were like a young man getting in the game. I'm not your age, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like right behind that. So it's like when you sung Show, you had a video. Howard Hewitt had a song called Show Me. Man, I played that song to death. And then Glenn Jones had a song called Show Me, and I played that song to death. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So Chuck, these people, I'm emailing them, sending them a link to this show so that they'll be like, Vibes and Stuff live in the mornings on YouTube. Chuck Allen, Uncle Freezy, who was that? All they have to do is click on the link that's in their email. It'll bring them directly to this show as a point of reference. Okay. Right? And I feel like I should have dressed better, right?
Yeah, me too.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, I'm such a slacker. You should have put a collar shirt on or something, right? But yeah, they'll click on this show. This will be the show that they see, right? And then I'm hoping that it'll help them with their decision-making process. Like, you know, should I do this thing or should I not? Yes, because you see Chuck Allen here, the host of Vibes and Stuff Live in the Morning, one of the most popping shows on YouTube early in the mornings. We're actually live. We're not a recorded show. A lot of people put recorded shows on YouTube this time of day. We're actually live. Well, come on here, be live. We'll talk to you about your past stuff, what happened in the past, what's happening in the future, like what Howard Hewitt has on deck, what Pete Rock has on deck. You know what I'm saying? Who else did we email? We emailed, but you get what I'm saying. Let me finish up this email to Howard Hewitt right quick.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. But you should have gave him a link to one of the earlier shows where we had on our shirts and
when we were snazzy
and things. Yeah. Man, what kind of this dude got on a wife beater, looked like a tiger, scratched him on his shoulders. Like, what's going on, man? Who are these guys? But nah, man, looks can be deceiving, man. This is where you want to be early in the morning, man. you want to be here kicking with us on Vibes and Stuff live in the morning, it's your first time, man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click all notifications so that when we go live, you'll know we're there and you can come kick it with us, man. Share it with a friend. Let them know. Let them know what you're doing early in the morning so we can help brighten some more people's days. But it would be dope. It would be so dope to get some of these legends in the building. Because I would like to pick their brains on some of the records that they put out. You know, what mindset were they in? What was the time? You know, what was going on? You know, that kind of thing. The reason I don't speak as much on the new stuff is because you can go get that any and everywhere, right? That's what's going on right now. And some of this stuff from yesteryear, we need to hold on to those things, and we need to appreciate them, because now things are too disposable right now, where things are starting to lose their value. And to have a singer like Howard Hewitt on here, or a singer like Freddie Jackson, is totally different than some of these new artists that will remain nameless. They don't sing. They do what you mentioned earlier, with the Sam Cooke record. They do a lot of crooning, and crooning is cool, but it ain't sang. And crooners usually keep their mouth shut when singers are in the room. Because you can go in there with the ooh, and then someone comes out and just belt out a few notes, and you're like, oh, let me tuck this talent away.
Yeah.
Let me talk. Now, people, you go in the hood, you got on your big dookie chain, and you go into Brownsville, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
you tuck this in. I don't know why. Nobody know. But yeah, man, that's
So Chuck, the other person I emailed was a artist named Special Ed. That's who I emailed first.
okay. Salute to Special Ed band. Those who aren't familiar, you know, I Got It Made.
Think about it. I'm the
Yeah, that is a record.
Magnificent.
The Magnificent.
Yeah. Think about it. I'm the Magnificent. Yeah. Yeah. I heard I'm the Magnificent on a TV commercial about 2 weeks ago. Get that money, Special Ed.
As they should.
Crooklyn Dodgers. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Crooklyn Dodgers. Yo, man. See, even I, and this is why Chuck at some point is going to look at the Ganji and say, no more can you rob me of my precious memories and my thought banks. I'm sorry. I know all my weed smoking friends out there, my weed smoking compadres, are gonna be like, yo, Chuck, that's just you. You can't handle that. Maybe I can't. And at least I know that. But for those who are out there fronting like it doesn't, leave you stuck sometimes, but losing train of thought, come on, man. Absolutely. But yeah, man. Vibes and Stuff is where you want to be, man. Vibes and Stuff is where the connoisseurs and the people that appreciate you know, the kind of stuff that we're presenting. That's where they at. That's where you come and get your flowers, man. So let me look at this. So
But what we gonna do? What we gonna do with Lenny Williams and Prince?
Now, no one in the chat commented. I'm assuming they don't know who these people are. I'm just assuming they don't know who Prince is. They don't know who Lenny Williams is. They never heard of these records at all. I love the Lenny Williams record a lot. but I think Adore means more to me. And musically, it has some stuff, man. Like it was a musical masterpiece from top to bottom. The musical arrangement, the vocal arrangement, I think it for me it edges out Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You. Sorry, I love you, Uncle Lenny, but I'm gonna roll with Prince on I'm gonna pick this one and kick Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You.
Man, look, Chuck, I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, so both songs are great. Both songs are great. And when Steve Harvey mentioned it in Kings of Comedy, it was because of his personal experience.
Right.
Right. And I'm gonna pick Adore because of my personal experience. Right.
Right.
So my cousin, he passed away now. He and I are around the same age, or we're around the same age. I had a Keith Sweat tape with slow jams on it. He had a song like "You May Be Young, But You're Ready," hey,
ready
and how deep is your love, and I want to go outside. So it had all these
rain.
all these dope slow jams.
You was definitely trying to get you some noonie. You was definitely trying to get some noonie.
Yeah, hold on, girl. Let me. But he got a sweater on. Girl, don't worry about it. Don't worry about him. He a nerd. He a goon. Don't worry about the way he dressed. Just listen to what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? He a goober. Don't worry about him. He ain't fly. Don't worry about him. Look at me.
Don't worry about him.
Yeah. So my cousin is like, how that tape going, right? I'm like, yeah, you know. Hey, so back in the day, all the girls my age name Cheryl changed their name to, don't pronounce it Cheryl. It's pronounced Sherelle.
Sherelle.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder where you got that from.
You know.
Where you got your name is Sherelle from. Okay. But anyway, that's another topic for another day, right? So he like, yo, check this out. I was like, and so it was me, my brother, and him in this room. And I was like, yo, you know, it's 3 dudes in here. If you play a slow jam, I'm going to beat you up. You're like, you can't beat me. You can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you're young. You're like, yeah. So he hits play. And you know how Adore comes on, right? Straight up singing off rip. Yeah, it's straight into it, right? And I look across it because he on one side of the bed, I'm on the other side of the bed. Right. Mm-hmm. And I'm figuring out how I can jump across this bed. Right. And so the song is playing and playing and playing. So he walk off all cool. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. You know, and then so the song play all the way through. And then it go off. Right. And I'm like, yo, I ain't never heard this song before. And Chuck, guess when I hear this song? Like a year and a half after it come out. Everybody done heard Adore except me, right?
Oh.
Everybody. So this is like 88, right?
Oh.
Everybody done heard Adore except me. Because the cousin that I told you is about my age, he lived down south. Actually, he lived in the city where I'm living now. But at the time, I was living in the big city. I was in
Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so Adore wasn't the thing. Keith Sweat was the thing. I wanna. And then who else was out? Who else was out when I heard? New Edition was out. Can You Stand the Rain?
Can You Stand the Rain? Yeah.
All them songs was out before I heard Adore. Right? So I'm like, right? I'll Be Sure. Al B. Sure was out. Al B. Sure had the song called "Oh, This Love Is So." Oh my God, yo, If you have
87,
not
88
heard,
was crazy. Was 2 crazy years, man.
yes,
Yes.
yes. And Roger Troutman had a song called "I Want to Be a Man." Oh, Alexander O'Neal, Freddie Jackson.
Yes.
Even even if you not a softie that like to listen to slow jams, um um even if you don't like even if you don't like that, man, the World Class Supreme Team, the World Class Wrecking Crew had a
Oh,
song called "Before You Turn Out the Lights."
yep.
Oh, there was a Shirley Murdoch was out.
Yep.
Shirley Murdoch had a song called "As We Lay." Oh, Kiss played "As We Lay" twice an hour, every hour on the
Man, that
every
song
half
is
an hour.
amazing.
Amazing, bro. And
Amazing.
so I didn't hear Adore. I just didn't hear it. Right. So yeah, Troop was out. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everybody was, man.
Glenn
There was
Jones,
so many.
Regina Bell.
Tracy Spencer had a song called "Tender Kisses." Oh,
Yes.
bro,
Yes.
all these songs were out, so I didn't get a chance to hear Adore. So then I finally got to hear Adore, right? And I could not believe I missed it. I couldn't believe I missed it. I'm like, how did I miss this? How?
Because the system was out with "Don't Disturb This Groove."
Right. Oh my God. Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
87, 88 was it was nuts.
yes.
It was nuts, man. It was not Glenn Jones. Yeah.
I heard that this morning. Show me.
Show
And
Me.
we've only just begun.
Yes.
Yo, him, Michael Cooper was out. Remember Michael Cooper from Confunction? All these dudes was leaving their groups and going solo. Man. Oh man, Atlantic Star. You know what? Atlantic Star it was Secret Lovers out. Secret Lovers was out.
Love.
Oh my man. Atlantic Star. I think the Atlantic Star is the name of the group, I think.
Atlantic Star.
Oh man.
And Midnight Star.
And Midnight Star was out
at the same
my
time.
Goodness. Renee and Angela were out. We were still reeling from All Cried Out. You remember All Cried Out?
All Cried Out.
Yeah.
Howard
Hewitt was out. Howard Hewitt Show Me was out. Right?
Yeah.
You see, all these songs. So I missed Adore. Right? So when I finally caught up, I played that song to death. And then I played it so much for the next year that when the Batman soundtrack came out and Prince's other song, Insatiable, came out, I was like, oh, I could play Insatiable and Adore back to back. What?
Yeah.
Yo, man, So when I finally caught up to Adore, it just became my go-to, like my favorite. But when I finally because I heard Lenny Williams' song when it came out, "Cause I Love You," I heard it. My uncles and them used to make me play it, and I just wasn't feeling it because I was too young. And then by the time I got older, it just wasn't. And then it became that Reminisce joint when Steve Harvey said it on Kings of Comedy. Like, oh, I remember that joint. It became the Reminisce joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So yeah, man, I'm looking at I'm looking at the list of number one R&B singles. This is just the number one singles. You got Bobby Brown's Girlfriend, Janet Jackson's Control, Luther Vandross Stop to Love, Cameo, Candy, Melba Moore, Fallen, Freddie Jackson, Have You Ever Loved Somebody? Loose Ends, Slow Down. Janet
Oh,
Jackson, yep. Let's wait
Chuck,
a
slow
while.
down.
Slow down.
Oh, slow
Yep.
down. That's the joint where they just break it down. They be like, is this the part you take my heart to wipe your feet on? And you're like, oh, no, they shit.
Didn't. Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Jody Watley, Looking for a New Love. Prince, Sign of the Times. The System, Don't Disturb This Groove. Luther Vandross with Gregory Hines, There's Nothing Better Than Love. Atlantic Star, Always. Lisa Lisa and Colt Jam, Head to Toe. The Whispers, Rocksteady. Herbert Alpert, Diamonds. Stephanie Mills, I Feel Good All Over. Alexander O'Neal, Fake. Janet Jackson, Pleasure Principles. Freddie Jackson, Jam Tonight. Levert, Casanova. Force MDs, Love is a House. Michael Jackson and Sadea Garrett, Just Can't Stop Loving You. LL Cool J, I Need Love. Lisa Lisa again, Lost in Emotions. Stephanie Mills, you put in a rush on me. Bad, the OJs, Loving You. Angela Winbush, Angel, Stevie Wonder, Skeletons, Earth, Wind and Fire, System of Survival, Roger, I Want to Be Your Man, and Mike again with The Way You Make Me Feel. This is 87. These are just the number one singles. We ain't get into the rest of the joints that weren't number ones that were big hits too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Crazy. That was 87. From January to December. Like that's I think that's why you got the best out of people, because they was like, man, look at the charts, man, we're gonna have to come with it. Man, you see who out there putting out records, and these were people that can sing, man. And these records, man, are for some of us might be too young. Some of them may not necessarily remember or were around for these records, but these records are so monumental, man. I don't if you weren't alive, and when I mean alive, not just born, but have a just a a concept of what's going on around you. You may not understand it in detail, but you were observant. It's hard to explain the 80s and the 90s, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. I don't mind listening to someone talk to me about the 70s.
Right. Chuck blowing up over there. Okay, Chuck, I see you. Yeah, man.
Nah, so today I had made some chicken, some drum legs. I was kind of like, I don't want to say smothering them, but I'm not a big fan of stewed chicken, but
Me either. It's too gummy. I don't like that.
yeah, I don't like the skin on it. No, I don't want that. I won't eat it. So, but today I decided to do a pan fried smothered type deal where I use 3 types of onions: red onions, yellow onions, sweet onions, yellow peppers, garlic, sea salt, black pepper, and a can of condensed low sodium cream chicken soup.
Okay.
I put that in the pan. You know, I cook down my onions and my carrots.
Okay.
And then I put the soup in there and I add 2 cans of water. And then I put my drumsticks in there. And so I have them on the stove low going. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It smells amazing.
Right now?
Yes.
Right now, it got you distracted.
Yes. Like my saliva glands are salivating right now. I'm like, that's why I kept doing this.
Yeah, like Uncle Freezer, hurry up with that story so I can eat.
I actually made it for later because man, I'm gonna go out and get some steps later this afternoon around about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go get some steps in. And so when I come in, it's gonna be probably about 5, right? So, you know, I can, you know, wash up again and now I can sit down and I can eat, you know, my chicken with my brown rice, and I got snap peas.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm gonna have: brown rice, snap peas,
Get it.
with the pan fried smothered chicken legs.
Oh man, you gonna do your thing later.
Yeah.
That's what they call good eating right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. We'll see. we'll see. It smells amazing. But yo, onions will fool you like that. You sauteing some onions, boy, you be like, oh, somebody in there cooking something good.
Somebody throwing down in the kitchen.
It's just, man, it's just some onions and some olive oil in the pot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. You go to a lady house, and like, you know how you get to the door and you just like, when you get to the door, you get ready to knock on the door or ring the bell, and you just smell the food, you know, coming from like up under the door. You like, oh my God, this bitch right here can cook. And I'm sorry, my language, listen, the way I speak on Vibes and stuff and the way I speak on the Knicks Morning Drive or on Lawrence Tears is so different. Like, I try to at least be professional on Lawrence Tears, try to somewhat. Here, I just be like, man, I'm gonna be myself. The vibe is me being myself. You know what I'm saying? But when I get to the door and you smell the say she cooking say grilled chicken breast, and this is back in the day. Y'all know I'm vegan, right? But say it's like a grilled chicken breast and some seared green beans with honey. You know what I'm saying? Just a splash of honey and pepper. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a splash of lemon, squeeze of lemon juice. Maybe some type of fancy rice or something healthy. You just stand at the door with, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, this bitch can cook. the inner fat boy in me be like, oh my God, man. You know what I'm saying? And she and mess around and open the door with like some boy shorts on and like a old school Lawrence Taylor jersey, you know what I'm saying, or something that's too small for her. She turn you like, oh my God, this is. I'll be singing. What's that song from what's that song? They be singing, I got heaven right here on earth. I got heaven right
here on earth. Say it again. I got heaven right here on earth.
Who?
The Mighty Clouds of Joy?
No. Who is it?
Said it feels like heaven, right?
Solo. That's
Solo.
it. Solo. And people forget about them. Them dudes could, man. That group could sing. That group could sing, bro. Solo. They also had a song called Where Do You Want Me to Put It? Bruh, if it wasn't for D'Angelo, you remember D'Angelo had the Brown single LP, the Brown Sugar LP?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for D'Angelo, knocked everybody out the box, bro. Everybody I knew was rocking D'Angelo everywhere they went.
Yeah,
everywhere. D'Angelo. And Chuck, did you know that was Raphael Sadiq as his co-producer?
Yeah. I didn't know, but I knew once he started singing, because you know how some people have like a signature sound, like even if somebody else is singing a Babyface song, he wrote it.
Like Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton. When you hear Tony Braxton, yeah, that's Babyface.
Right.
John B singing, yeah, you know that's Babyface. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But who else? Dang, I lost my train of thought. Oh, Raphael Sadiq had a song called "Ask of You," right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
All I ask of you.
When I heard the beat, I was like, oh my
I'll kiss you everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, man.
Even there.
Yeah.
That's all I ask of you. Come on,
that
man.
Was my joint.
You can't tell me I wasn't smooth listening to that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Bro. and I was driving some of the raggediest cars God ever made, but my system was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Now I couldn't drive more than 60 miles or my car would have broke down. But while we was broken down on the side of the road, that system would have been, yeah.
Yeah, knock on wood, man. So one day I'm in Colombia, right? And I'm the car is, something's wrong with the alternator, right?
Yeah.
But instead of doing like a rational human being would do, unhook those amps and just ride around, just listening to the regular radio. You don't need 15s knocking. Wrong. I do.
Right.
So the amplifier is drawing current, and the alternator is already something wrong because it's not keeping a charge at all. So I get a jump, right? And as soon as I get the jump, I went to flip the little fuse that's connected to the battery thing to turn the amp back on. And the guy looks at me, he said, "Hey man, that's why your battery's doing that."
Right. Right. But we don't care.
I don't care, man. I revved the engine some. I was like, "Oh man, we good, man. Look at that voltage hand, man. I'm good. I get home."
Yeah, man. Hey, Chuck. So my dream scenario, and not changing the subject, right? But my dream scenario, before we get into relationship corner, my dream scenario is to by the end of the year to have like some members of Hush Management on the show. Melissa Morgan, Miles J, Freddie Jackson, all of them on the joint. I know those are big names. All I can do is ask. Right. And then so I want to get some uptown artists, maybe some uptown artists on. I know they're probably too big for us, but we can ask. I'd love to get Father MC on the joint, man. I love it because Father MC held it down for a summer. Father MC had some joints, man, for like this 2-year stretch. He was like the hottest thing. Father MC was like the hottest thing going. So I want to get him, and I want to try to get him and Kwame on, because I saw Kwame do. I'm Chuck. I'm not guaranteeing nothing. I'm just asking him. Like I'm emailing them, like, "Hey man, listen, we do a joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Would you consider coming on and kicking it with us so we can celebrate?" You know what I'm saying, your historical contribution to the game, and to talk about your future projects, right? This is what I want to talk to them about, right?
Right.
Kwame, Christopher Williams, I think I mentioned Father, maybe some Salt and Pepper, if they're not too big for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask. That's what I've been working on. So y'all, like when I'm looking down, like looking like I'm distracted, I'm actually trying to work on getting some guests for vibes and stuff so that we can, legit grow the channel for one, and two, give you some content, something, get you in contact with some people that have touched you through their music and then get us to rekindle that relationship that we started when we first heard this artist on the radio or first purchased their album or CD or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that'd be dope for the channel. So that's what I've been working on, man. That and some weird animations, transitions and stuff. So we'll see where this vibes and stuff live thing go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You ready to get into relationship corner?
Yeah, let's get into relationship corner, man.
All right, let's do it then.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
So what you got, huh? What do you have for relationship corner? I text you something this morning, but maybe you have something.
No, let's talk about that, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's do it. You want to introduce it?
Yeah. So last night I was perusing these YouTube streets, checking in, with some of my people that I'm subscribed to. I checked in with For the Love of the Game last night and some other things. But what I kept coming across was more and more people are opting out of monogamous relationships or open relationships or the new monogamy. I'm going to be in a relationship with you. We may be even living together, but we have the ability, the option to date other people. And it goes by various names, polyamory and what's the other one? Jeez, I can't remember. Got to get off that weed.
What are we doing, Chuck? What's that? Oh boy. Oh, okay.
Polygamy.
Okay. Yeah,
polyamory and polygamy. There we go, DSJ. Yeah, man. Too much haze and sour diesel, man. I got to stop. So, I'm looking at this and I feel some type of way because I'm like, yo, I was never a player,
right?
But I did crush a lot.
Okay. That's my darling baby. My darling
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I didn't feel the need to play games with people because, you don't play with people's emotions, man. That stuff will get you killed. That'll get you hurt. I've seen people get stabbed in the yard. I mean, gushing.
Yeah.
Playing with some woman and her emotions. I done seen people get hit with cars. So yeah, I was very honest and I look for people who were into the same thing that I am. But sharing my wife or my girlfriend with another dude, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. I
man.
don't know. I just ain't never believed in an open relationship but man, listen, it just don't make sense. I don't want to be playing the field and in a relationship at the same time. It's too much work, right? Why I gotta be part-time husband or part-time boyfriend? I ain't want to do that. Look, man, my thing is this. Either I'm all in or I'm not all in. Right? And that's me. Right? Hey, man, I'm all in now forever. Me and Mo been together going on 30 years. I can't see doing nothing else. But before that, it was you know what I'm saying? But it's all good though, because I got that out of my system. I found the person that I wanted to be with, and now I'm doing it. Right?
Right.
Dude tells me that being married is unnatural. Being in a relationship is unnatural. And I'm trying to figure out the unnatural part. Right? My thing is I think those that say being in a relationship is unnatural I believe they're cowards. Right? I don't honestly, Chuck, you know me by now. I don't like people that can't commit to one thing or the other. Right? Like I'm not saying I don't like being around feathers in the wind, right? I believe you got to stand for something at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine me asking you, hey Chuck, you want to do Vibes and Stuff live in the morning? Man, I don't know. And then I gotta drag you here, like, come on, man, come on, let's do it. And you're like, I don't know. Some days you want to do it, some days you don't. Like there's something like, okay, I'd be like, okay, well, you ain't got to do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do it.
Right.
And then you be like, come on, Uncle Freezy, man. Why you tripping? Why you bugging? Come on, let's do it. And I'm like, yesterday I was begging you. Today you begging me. Who gonna beg who tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I that's the stuff I just can't. I you know.
I don't even think it's just the male ego, bro. Like I don't think. I almost want to say that's sometimes what women do when they want to get away with some stuff. Tell you it's your ego and your insecurity that won't allow you to be okay with her doing whole stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, my ego ain't got nothing to do with this. But when we're together, we represent one another because I'm your man, you're my woman. So I don't want my woman being confused with a woman who gives up the goods for a price.
Well, Chuck, the other thing too is dudes don't know how to communicate the fact that they want to play the field. So what they'll do is say, "You my woman," and then they'll have like 5 women. So you got 5 women committed to one guy, and then one guy not committed to 5 women.
Yeah, because he's a coward and he don't want to get turned down. Like he's afraid of rejection.
Right.
Trust and believe. Chuck learned this a long time ago, and I've told this story before. You know, I'm dealing with a girl. She was going to Claflin University. I was up at Allen University, and I had to have it, man. It looked too good to pass up, man. I'm being completely honest. I stopped what I was doing. I was there on another mission and was like, yo, who is that? I got to know what her name is. And
you just keep naming special ed songs, huh? I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. You just keep naming special ed songs. So I'm sorry for interrupting.
But I was absolutely on a mission that day. And she just caught me off guard. So I I'm picking it with her. We talking and I'm charming because I'm Chuck. And, she gave me her number because that's what we used to do back then, give each other numbers and call and that kind of deal.
Right.
And so she kept it a bean. She was like, so what you trying to do? Are you trying to be in a relationship, or are you trying to, do the nasty? And in my mind, I'm like, nah, I don't want to tell her I want to do the nasty, because she'll be like, oh, nah, you just after that one thing, when that's what I am after that one thing. Don't get me wrong, she was a nice young lady, and me and her had a beautiful friendship, but she made me be honest. She was like, be honest. Dudes lie all the time. You go to school 70 miles away from me. You can't tell me girls don't be in your face, because we'd have been sitting here in this quad for an hour and girls then walk by, smile, or throw their hand up at you or something. So don't tell me that's not going on your campus. So let's keep it a buck. If we going to get together, when we get together to do, then that's what it is. Because I don't want you to make me feel like I'm the only one. And if I came to visit you on campus, there's a girl sitting on your lap. Now I got to go bust somebody upside the head. And I'm like, okay, I feel what you're saying.
A good point.
I want to do. And she was like, see, that's all you had to say. Because guess what? That's all I want to do.
Right.
And that was it, man. No issues. I seen dudes talking and hollering and stuff. There was no need to trip, because we already have an understanding of what this thing is. You know what I'm saying?
So what about, okay, I got you. So I got you. Right. So you're talking about the varying degrees of relationship, because y'all had a relationship, right? But there were varying degrees to that relationship. Like y'all relationship was not romantic. Y'all was cut buddies.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what it is. Cut buddies. I show up, ain't nobody else getting nothing because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That basically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I would say to that though is this. First of all, back then, or even now, I guess, men love big game hunting.
Yes.
Men love big game hunting, right? And so women do too. Because you could be with your chick, and you could be with your chick, and y'all be like warming up the Popeyes y'all bought from the other day, so y'all could sit down and watch a movie, and she'd be like, "Yo, I want to see something with Idris Elba in it." And you, what the fuck? What kind of shit? What the hell kind of thing? You just want to watch an Idris Elba movie?
We're good. Yeah, let's watch American Gangster, because he dies in that. Let's go.
Yeah. Idris Elba ain't no good actor. I don't see Idris Elba winning no damn Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Women just love him. They love him on screen. Like Cottonmouth from Luke Cage. Yeah, what's Cottonmouth name, y'all?
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali. That's him.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah. I just want to watch Luke Cage. You want to watch a comic book TV show? No, not really. Not anyone. I want to see the one with Mahershala Ali in it. Okay. Right. Okay.
All right. Well, let's watch the Green Book then.
Yeah.
Mahershala Ali? You want to see him get his cheeks bust? Let's watch that. Now, you feeling good? Feeling good about yourself now? Mm-hmm.
Right. Women do that all the time. They'll have a certain man or type that they like.
Yeah. And
they'll just go big game hunting for that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know I'm light skinned. I was the shit in the 80s. In the 80s, I ain't had to do nothing because I was light skinned. Right? Light skinned, good hair dude. Like light color eye dude. Women's like, yeah, man, but Uncle Freezy, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Over nothing, just because that was the flavor. And then in the 2000s, it was the dark skinned dudes with the bald head. Remember that? Dark skinned dudes with bald heads and wife beaters. It was them dudes. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then it was like the dread dudes with all the tattoos and stuff. Women like, but anyway, what I'm getting at is people want to have their options over because they have an affinity for the flavor of the month. They just want to have options open. They don't even care about the relationship. The relationship is just company. That's it. Like at the end of the day, if I couldn't catch the big fish, I could come back to the company.
Right.
So,
but that was more so of okay. So guys did things like that. I had situations where, you know, if I struck out at the club, if it was a night where I couldn't pull anything, no fish were biting, oh, I knew a pond where I can go. It was always stock. It didn't matter what time I called.
right.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I was just laying here. Oh, okay. So yeah, we want to have our options open.
Did you have to talk yourself up on? Did you have to talk up on it though?
No.
Right, because y'all was cut buddies.
Yeah, she know what it is. Like, so if we want to be cut buddies, that's one thing. Like, I wouldn't have been if this was my girlfriend. Nah, I wouldn't have been into none of that. Oh, I know how to turn things down. I'm not a horn dog. Like, oh, I can't turn nothing down. I got to have. Ain't nothing better than some new.
This dude named Spoon said, "I don't turn down nothing but my collar." I ever tell you about this dude named Spoon? I met at Fort Hood, Texas.
Man,
I was like,
you better.
Man, Spoon said, "I don't turn down nothing but my collar." I'm like, what the? What
You're
is
bugging.
that? I'm like, Spoon, what is that? This is like, man, don't nobody care what she look like in the dark. I'm like, bro, she still sat squatch in the dark, bro. Just because you turn the light off,
It don't mean she ain't that.
Don't mean she ain't out stepping to a Slim Jim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chuck. Yeah, I just can't dig chicks with voices deeper than mine. I just can't.
So there was this chick, man. There was this chick that she looked like a Fraggle, but she
From
sounded
Fraggle Rock.
Yes, from Fraggle Rock. But she sounded like Grover and Cookie Monster together. Like her voice was atrocious. She had but other man, she had one of them cornbread bodies. She was thicker than mug, but she was oogly.
Oh wow.
And her voice made it worse. Like, I know that this trans thing is something now. It wasn't then, and there was no way that this girl was trans. She was just
shout out to the ugly girls out there.
Put it this way. She got the voice that her brother should have got. Because both of her brothers,
her brother probably somewhere talking like Cat Williams.
He sound like he suck on helium. Yo, and he's like 6'4", 6'5", right?
Right.
And his voice, you be like, come on, man, stop playing, man. You don't sound like that. And then you hear his sister sound like she got gravel in her throat. What y'all doing? Nothing. But yeah, man, guys was like, yeah, yo, you know who got some good noonie? And then they would mention Cookie Monster, and I'm like, y'all smashing Cookie Monster? Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, when the lights go off, and I'm like, bro, no. like no. Because as soon as she moans or anything, I'm out. Because I am limp noodle all the way. Oh, that feels good, Chuck.
That feels so good. Peace.
So we had an off-campus apartment, and my man was like, yo, man, y'all can bring a chick over there. I'm like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to save your money and start going to the Swamp Fox or the budget or something, man. Like our crib ain't for you to, to get something because you ain't got no money for a room. Like, but this is our man's though. He played football with us. He played. All right, cool. So we never asked him who the girl was or whatever. We all come back in. I think we had went to CC's Pizza. Anybody heard of CC's Pizza in Columbia?
CC's, yeah, I remember CC.
So we came back from CC's Pizza because we had, knew some chicks over there that gave us the hookup on some pizza, and we came back, and you hear this commotion, ugh, and I'm like, yeah, nah, son. Nah, son. Like, yo, bro, like, here's the thing. Your preference is your preference. We ain't gonna treat you no different because you are peoples. You are peoples, man. Like,
I'd have been laughing like a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Because we thought like, are we in there with a dude?
They unstopping the tub. What the fuck?
Like what? And you hear the.
Oh no!
I'm like, oh no! And so,
what is this? Slavery?
I'm like, because this is my man's, and even if it is true, and there's a dude named Bill in there, I don't want to know. I don't want them to come out the room because it's going to be very awkward, and I'm still a little immature, and I'm going to say the wrong thing. So let's leave and let's come back. So when we come back and I see his Cookie Monster, I was like, how do you know Cookie Monster?
Cookie Monster, ain't you late for work? Sesame Street on.
I'm like, how did... And so when she see me, she go, how you know Chuck? And he was like, and I'm like, you know, Cookie, you was in there with Cookie Monster. Like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, man.
When you said the other day that I was too picky, it triggered something in me because people used to say that. Like, my boys will be out and they be like, yo, man, we got some girls. Okay, all right, well, let's go see. And we get in there, I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool. I'm gonna be sitting in the car. Oh, come on, man.
You got to be fly, ladies. Ladies got to be fly. And I say that so because of this too. Because sometimes I know we sound like a sausage party up here. We don't do that intentionally. We just speak to experiences. So we also working on some stuff. Chuck and I have been having like this ongoing conversation about it's been about 3 weeks. We've been working on this little something. So we trying to work on a little surprise for y'all. But so I know sometimes it sounds like Tecmo Bowl up here. All we do is say hut 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 hut. just all boy stuff, right? But guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ain't cool, you can't be in my crew. Right? Like, nah, man. Like, for real. Like, look, I'm dead serious. You can't be in my crew if like you showing up with dirty Timbs and yesterday jeans on and like a t-shirt. Like, Uncle Freezy, where we going? Shit, we ain't going. You going home? You know what I'm saying? You going somewhere? You like the choir, like the Reverend John Smith Youth Choir say, you might be going up to yonder, but you ain't getting in my raggedy car. No, sir.
No, sir.
No. And I had to learn that the hard way because the ladies, they have a standard also. They like,
they do,
because the ladies would be like, like with girls, we'd be like, oh, she ugly. The girls don't like. See, with the girls, you could be ugly as long as you clean. As long as you neat and clean, you can pass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, You could, if you like for dudes, you could be ugly and dress up like Cinderella. You still ain't going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for the women, they're like, yo, you could be ugly as long as you clean, long as you ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? But you could be handsome as all outdoors. But if you bummy and ain't got no money, nah, they ain't gonna rock with you.
It ain't rocking with you.
No, they not. They trust. They not rocking with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you look like you just, if you look, you trying to take this girl to the movies and it looked like you just got up from under a transmission on a date, you smelling like 10W30, nah, nah, trust, bro, and you ain't rocking with me, period. I'm no, and you're gonna be mad, calling me a hater and want to fight and be like, no, go home, no, you ain't, no.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Dudes will do that right now. Like, yo, Uncle Freezy, man, why we don't hang out? Well, because for one, yeah, I don't hang out with dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, you know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds so metro is the word. Like, that sounds so so metrosexual. Nah, I'm not that. I'm a regular dude that like the, you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, we ain't. Nah, bro.
Oh.
Nah, man. You got on yesterday pants? Nah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Chuck.
Nah,
y'all
bro,
going to Francis Marion?
Nah.
You can't let me roll. Nah, man, we ain't got enough room. Well, who all going? Yeah, me, Jerome, Chris,
me,
Teddy.
and the air freshener, but not you.
You taking Big Teddy? You taking Teddy Big Fat? Yeah,
Teddy always be
Teddy's
straight, though.
funny and he's always fly. Teddy ain't
Yeah.
never came out the house looking like you looking, man. You ain't going nowhere with us looking like that.
Yo, you got and your wife beater is wrinkled. You got a wrinkled wife beater, bro. You ain't even got one out the dryer. You got one out the drawer. Come on, bro. I mean, come on, bro.
Come on, man. I know you got some cologne in your glove compartment. I can put some cologne. No, you need a shower, bro.
Ain't that much cologne and ain't that much cologne on earth. Ain't that, yeah, man. And the thing about like I take pride in being like right now I'm on the joint and Howard Hewitt and Father MC and whoever else we emailed, reached out to. I'm bummy jab this morning, y'all. I worked third shifts. I came straight into the studio, Studio G, and this is like, it's my third bedroom. I call it Studio G. So, but anyway, I came straight in here because conference calls and vibes and KMD and a bunch of stuff. I had to get right to it, right? But if we going somewhere like Atlantic City, like for some draft party. Fresh dress like $1 million, threw on the ballet shoes and all the fly green chucks, step out the house, stop short. Oh no, went back in. I forgot my Kango. And that's what it's gonna be in Atlantic City.
Okay.
Fresh to death.
Fresh to death.
Fresh to death. I'll probably treat the trip as a business trip. So I'll probably do like dress shirts and slacks the whole time. Right. But stuff like that, Uncle Freezy, and like, can you imagine Uncle Freezy and Hardwill hanging out, and I'm dressed like Bummy Jab? As smooth as Hardwill is. Think about as smooth as Hardwill is, and I come up there, and I gotta set the pace, bro. I gotta show Hardwill a little something. You know what I'm saying? I got to, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Freezy and Hardwill together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as smooth as Hardwill is, good and well, I got to be fresh. This weekend, I'm going shopping this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Getting me some stuff, so I make sure I be extra fresh. You know what I'm saying? But Chuck, listen, man. Chuck, man, I gotta rock, man. It's dang time be flying, bro.
Right.
Chuck, what we doing? Why time fly on here and then on the next morning drive? It'd be like,
man, y'all going for like 6 hours, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, listen. Thank you guys for joining us today on Vibes and Stuff Live. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click all notifications so that we go live. You can come kick it with us. Share it. Let a friend know. We'll be back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a great day. Peace.
Peace, y'all.